All body cells are the product of blood, and the blood is a product of what we eat, what we drink, and even what we think. I think that was brought out last night. I was watching CNN. Deepak Chopra was on, and Dr. Oz. We're talking about faith and spirituality and emotions and how they impact our physiology. Most definitely, our thoughts become biology because thoughts require energy to have. If you're having a thought, you're using energy. And if you're using energy, you're producing acids. It's kind of like having your car running 24/7. If your car is on, okay, it's producing carbon monoxide. When it's off, it's not producing it. When we are in our thoughts, we are constantly producing waste products that can make us sick and tired. And you can literally make yourself sick with your thoughts. This is what healthy blood looks like. When the blood is coagulated, let me go back to that one. When the blood is coagulated, the fibrin monomers hold tightly the red blood cells in a nice, beautiful red mat that looks much like asphalt. The red blood cells are separate. In the live test, they're separate, and the context or the environment around the cells is clear and purified. Not so much in those who are dealing with serious challenges. Now, if you look at these two pictures, you can obviously see that the picture on the left are healthy grapefruits. Well, they came from the same ranch. This one here on the right is a moldy grapefruit, and it's a process of transformation that's happening from the inside out. It's not as if a mold fairy has landed on the grapefruit and is now spoiling this grapefruit, but this is something that's happening from within. You see, we spoil from the inside out, not the outside in. We don't get old, we literally mold. And to slow down the fermentation process, we must understand how important then it is to maintain that alkaline design, realizing that all of the functions of the human organism are acidic. So when we consider that, then these are some extreme conditions where acids are coming out through the skin. In the case of Candida albicans. Now, what is the pH miracle for weight loss or weight gain? I call it the 5 Bs. A healthy base diet and lifestyle equals healthy bowels, equals healthy blood, equals healthy brain, and a healthy body. I think there are scientists that are now finding, particularly those who are working with the condition of autism, that autism has a lot to do with not up here, but has a lot to do with what's happening down in our small and large intestine. The health of the bowels is determining the health of the brain. And they're finding when diets are changed that even a condition of autism can clear up the brain when we clear up the bowels. I call the bowel the primary brain. This brain is secondary to the bowel. And if we don't have health in the bowels, we cannot have health in the brain. And if we cannot have health in the brain, it's difficult to have a healthy body. So with a base diet, this gives rise to healthy bowels. Healthy bowels creates healthy blood. Healthy blood creates a healthy brain. And a healthy brain creates a healthy body. These principles are outlined in the pH miracle for weight loss. But there are a lot of acidic challenges that we're dealing with in our society. Here are some of the favorite acids that are being ingested on a daily basis. You may have your favorite acid. I don't know what it might be. Maybe it's ice cream. Well, Americans are drinking 5.5 billion caffeinated drinks a week, including tea, coffee, and cola. What are the acidic aspects of tea? Tannic acid. Coffee, we're all familiar with the effects of the acid caffeine. Cola, carbonic, phosphoric acid. These are the acids, and sugar on top of that, whether it's diet or otherwise. Any form of sugar, whether it's natural or unnatural, is harmful for the body. There is not such a thing as healthy sugar. It does not exist. In fact, the need for sugar is actually the need for salt. Our bodies do not run on sugar. We eat 50 million pounds of sugar and 18 million pounds of chocolate every week. Chocolate is being touted as an antioxidant. I find that hard to believe when it contains some of the most detrimental acids that you can put into your body. We smoke 4.5 billion cigarettes in that time. When we're smoking cigarettes, we're literally taking in colloids of acids in the preparation of the tobacco, as the tobacco growers, when they are fermenting the tobacco leaves, paint their leaves with sugar, which is the secret ingredient to tobacco smoke. You're literally smoking burnt sugar. We drink 580 million alcoholic drinks. Well, we all know the effects of this acid, particularly on our liver. We smoke 40 million cannabis joints. THC literally ferments the brain. And those who don't think otherwise have part of their brain fermenting at that particular point. If things get really acidic, we go to a doctor and have an acidic drug prescribed. We're popping 2 billion tranquilizers, which are acidic, 1.8 billion sleeping pills, and 3.2 antidepressants every year. Any intelligent person can recognize that our diets have changed radically in the last 100 years. Along with our outer and internal environments, we talk about global warming. I'd like to refer to this as body warming. We've heard about global warming. It has everything to do with what? Acid rain? What about the acid rain that's pouring down on our livers, on our pancreases, on our lungs, especially on our blood? These acids are literally destroying our life and bringing the pain and anguish and all of the symptoms that we are suffering for. Do you know that we have within our grasp the cure for every disease? Once we understand these basic concepts, just as our planet is being destroyed with global warming and acid rain, so our bodies are being destroyed with body warming and acid rain. There are 7 steps if we want to have ideal health. The first step is we need to superhydrate. We literally need to take in more alkaline fluids within our body. I generally recommend 1 liter of fluids, of alkaline fluids, not just drinking water, but water that has a pH of approximately 9.5. We need to superhydrate our bodies with these alkaline compounds. We need to eat right for life. We need to begin exercising, taking supplements that are focused on maintaining the alkaline design of our bodies, realize how emotions can impact that alkaline design, set our goals and write them down, and this last step, as far as cleansing the body from the inside out, can also be very helpful at the beginning stage when we clear our alimentary canal in order to build healthy blood. So our water must be at least 9.5. Preferably we can put chlorophyll in there, liquid chlorophyll, or other green compounds. Some I've created, there's others that are on the market in a concentrated form to help building the blood. Green drinks to help purify the blood and help maintain the delicate pH balance. These are some of the liquids of choice today. We have Sunny Delight that has a pH of 2.81. Now, 2.81, we look at a pH scale that's running from 0 to 14, 7 being the midpoint. Any movement from 7 to 6 would be exponential. So it goes from 10 to 100 to 1,000 to 10,000 times. So when we're looking at an orange juice, which is highly acidic to the body, we also look at its electrical potential. Electrical potential I measure for the purposes of whether or not a food or a liquid can give energy to the body. So we measure that in millivolts, and in this case, we're measuring Sunny Delight or orange juice, for that matter. It has a positive 232 millivolts. What that means is that particular beverage is going to pull energy from your body, not put energy into your body. The same with Snapples, Gatorade, Red Bull Energy, cola drinks. Bud Light seems to be even better than those. That would be a switch. Heineken, Bartles and James. Limited teas, you can see they're quite acidic. Decaf coffee. Coffee, tends to be a little more alkaline at a pH of 5. Still positive millivolt or energy rating. We'd be better off drinking our own urine. I know some people do this. I don't necessarily recommend it.